Soldiers.
I am 15 years old. My home is in Addis Ababa. Italy wants to make war against my people. We are a peace-loving country and have much work to do here in Ethiopia without being troubled by foreign countries. We do not want war, but if we are attacked, we fight to the last drop of our blood to protect our home. My father and brother will take me along when they go to war.
የበርካታ ባህልና ትውፊት ባለቤት የሆኑ ብሔር ብሔረሰቦች ህዝቦች መገኛ ባለም መዛግብት የሰፈሩ ድንቅ ቅርሶች ባለቤት መሆኗ የአደባባይ ሀቅ ነው። ከጥቂት ዓመታት ወዲህ በሀገር በቀል አምባገነኖች ቅኝ ግዛት ስር የወደቀችው ኢትዮጵያ ስሟን ተቀይሮ ሀገሪቱ እየተባለች ለ27 ዓመታት ስትጠራ ዘልቀን ይሄው በቅጡ ኢትዮጵያ ብለን መጥራት ተጀመርን። ጥቂት ወራትን አስቆጠርን። ታዲያ ስለዚህች ሀገር ኢትዮጵያ ስለዚህች ድንቅ ሀገር ኢትዮጵያ ይሄ ትውልድ በቅጡ ገብቶት ይሆን?
ከፍተኛ ችግር ውስጥ ወድቃለች። እባካችሁን ነው ተጋታቻለች። እባካችሁን እሺ አንቺ ችግሩ ከይባኮ ነው የጀመረው በዚህ በጎንደር ግን ጎንደር ታዲያ ችግር የለብኝ የቆረጠ የለም ምን ችግር የለበትና አባይታ በኮ ችግር የለም ታዲያ እኔ ስለ ጎንደር ምን አገባኝ ዋይ ለትግራይ ካለካ ችግሩ ቢሰፋ ለትግራይ ካለካ ምን አገባንና ነው ለኛ ምን ጨቀጨቂ ወይ ለትግራይ ማና ደላቲ ምን ወለታ አቻለካ ወለታ አለካ ወደሪ ምን አገባኝ ከነሪማ
አይ ኦሪያ ምን ትላለች ሲዳ ለሶማሌ ህዝብ ለካ ይመጣለካ ብዬ ተነካ ዝብለ ኮንደር ምንድን ነው አቦ ወካቱ ሷና ችግሩ ወደ ማንና ወለጋ ደርሷል እየተባለ ነው።
እኔ ደምለው ታዲያ ችግሩ አማራ ለቆ ሄደ እኔ እንገዶኛችሁ እኮ የሀገር ጉዳይ እንዴት ነው እንዲ አማራ ኦሮሞ ጉራጌ ወላይታ እያለ በተከተለ የምንኖርባት አረ ተው ጎበዝ በቋንቋና በነገር መከፋፈሉ ለኛ ያዋጣል ይልቁንስ ልክ እንደ አባቶቻችን እጅ ለእጅ ተያይዘን በታላቅ ተጋድሎ ያቆዩልን ሀገር ተረካቢ ነው እንጂ
በዚህ ጦርነት ላይ በቆሰለ አርበኛ የተማረከ ሰው እልፍኝ ውስጥ ሆኖ እንደዚህ ጠየቀ። ሲያዋጋን ሲያጠቃን የነበር ነጩ ፈረስ የታል? ይሄ ነጭ ወራሪ ልቀልዳል በል። ነጩ ፈረስማ ጦርነት ስትለፍ ድንበር ስትገፋ መሬት ስትቆፍር ዱካ ስታሰፋ ይቅርብ እያለ ምክር ያቀረበው አላወክም እንጂ ነጩ ፈረስ ያ ነው። ነጩ ፈረስማ አይገባውም ብለህ አልተማረም ብለህ እንደ ስፔን ፖርቹጋል እንግሊዝ ተመንጠህ አፍሪካ ምድር ላይ ግዛት ሊያዝ ብለህ ሰውነቱን ንቀህ በትኩረቱ ስቀህ በብረት ካቴና አስረህ ያደማኸው አላወክም እንጂ ነጩ ፈረስ ያ ነው። ነጩ ፈረስማ ከኤርትራ ምድር መቀሌ አምባላጌ ማን አለብኝ ብለህ ስትገፋ ስትወራው አይገባውም ብለህ ውጫሌ ምድር ላይ በቃላት ውስጥ መርዝ ለውሰህ ሰጥተው እውነቱን ተርጉሞ እምቢኝ ያለ ሰው ነው። ነጩ ፈረስ የታል? ነጩ ፈረስ የታል? ይሄ ነጭ ወራሪ ይቀልዳል በል። ነጩ ፈረስማ ያንተን ስልጡን ሀገር የሰለጠነን ሰው የዘመነውን ጦር የታጠቀን አረር መትረየስ ሳይፈራ መድፉን ቁም ሳይሰጠው እምቢኝ ለሀገር ብሎ የተዋጋ ሰው ነው። ነጩ ፈረስማ ተደፈርኩኝ ብሎ ከሰሜን ደቡብ ጫፍ ምዕራብ ምስራቅ ነቅሎ የከፋ ዘመኑን የሆድ ስሞታውን ከመዳፍ ሳይቆጥረው አቅልሎ አሳንሶ ግማሹ በጸሎት ጨፌውን ነስንሶ ግማሹ በወኔ ጎፈሬውን ነቅሶ እንደ ነብር ዝቶ እንዳንበሳ ግስቶ በአዋጅ በነጋሪት ሁሉም ባንድ ከቶ አድዋ ምድር ላይ በጦር በጎራዴ የተጋፈጠ ሰው አላወክም እንጂ ነጩ ፈረስ ያ ነው። ነጩ ፈረስ የታል? ነጩ ፈረስ የታል? ይህ ነጭ ወራሪ ይቀልዳል በል። ነጩ ፈረስማ የጣይቱን ምክር ያባመላን መላ እሺ ብሎ ዘምቶ በልቡ እያብላላ የቴጌዋን ምክር ትእዛዝ አክብሮ የምትጠጣውን ምንጭ ከቦ ተቆጣጥሮ ውሃው ያሰኘህ ደንቆሮ ነው ያልከው አላወክም እንጂ ነጩ ፈረስ ያ ነው። ነጩ ፈረስ የታል? ነጩ ፈረስ የታል? እምነት በልቡ አስሮ አንድነት አክብሮ ፈጣሪውን ሰምቶ ከራሱ ጋር ታርቆ ጦርና ጎራዴ ባጭር ታጥቆ ሆ ብሎ ሲመጣ ሆ ብለህ ተኩሰህ ሀገር ትኑር ባለ ሀገሩ ላይ ገድለህ እሳት የሚተፋ ባሩዱ ሲያልቅብህ በቀደመው ጥይት ቆስሎ የማረከ ደሙ እየፈሰሰ ውሃውን የሰጠ ደሙ እየፈሰሰ ውሃ ጠጣ ያለ አይገባውም ብለህ ንቀህ የደፈርከው ንቀቱን ዋጥ አርጎ አንተን የማረከው አላወክም እንጂ ነጩ ፈረስ ይህ ነው። ነጩ ፈረስ ይህ ነው። ነጩ ፈረስ የታል? ነጩ ፈረስ የታል? ነጩ ፈረስማ መቀሌ አምባላጌ ዶግ አመድ አድርጎ ባድዋ ተራሮች አፍረት አከናንቦ ባቆሰልከው ጀግና ድፍረት እጅ ሰጠህ ማተብ ባታከብርም ማተብ እያሳየ እልፍኝ አስገብቶ አብልቶ ያጠጣ እርምን የጣለ ዓለም ሮምን የጣለ ዓለም ያከበረው የጥቁር ሕዝብ ኩራት መመኪያ የሆነው ለሚያከብረው ሁሉ ግብር ጥሎ ያጠገበው የአድዋው ጀግና የቴዎድሮስ ልጅ የዮሐንስ ወንድም የጣይቱ ባላ አላወክም እንጂ ነጩ ፈረስ ያልከው የጥቁር ሕዝብ ኩራት ንጉስ ምኒልክ ነው። እናመሰግናለን እንግዶቻችን። ይሄ
Ladies and gentlemen, we have honorable guests, Congressman Jason Crow. Thank you for coming. Ryan Fraser. Thank you for coming. Honorable Mike Hoffman, who doesn't need any introduction. What you just witnessed is an event that took place that shaped the history and the course of Africa for many. This happened in Ethiopia, the northern part of Ethiopia, in Adwa, 123 years ago. It was the most consequential engagement that Ethiopians have done to protect the country's sovereignty and as well as its independence. As you know, it's been said many times, Ethiopia is the only independent country that has never been colonized by a foreign power. But in the era of colonial expansion and the belief that the European indispensability and the fact that many African countries have fallen victim and become colonized. The only country that was left that was never colonized was Ethiopia, and it was her turn to face the onslaught of European army. After many tried to avoid this conflict and finally came to a stalemate. We have a leader, Menelik, by many historians is compared to Germany's Bismarck. That what you see today as the present day Ethiopia was formed and able to bring many ethnic groups together. Today a line is drawn for us to be conflicted with each other, but this particular leader bridged all those conflicts and pulled together and defeated then a superpower. And that rekindled the liberation movement, and particularly in Africa. In the 60s, all the independent movement, it took over 60 years to get to that. They all owed to this event of the Battle of Adwa in 1896. Even activists like Marcus Garvey, who spoke very highly about Ethiopians and their contribution for the freedom, the struggle for freedom for all black people and descendants of Africans, led into the DNA of the civil rights movement here in America itself. So this is a very consequential and never-enduring legacy of Ethiopia, and we're honored that you come to witness this and share this with us, and we thank you very much. And in brief, and there are many historical books, and I encourage for many to read because it has so much impact in our everyday life, how things have changed ever since that fateful day when Ethiopia became triumphant over Italy. So thank you again. In brief, this is what
So now I'll invite Congressman Gessese and all of you. I'll give you a few minutes, 2 minutes to speak to the public here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I do want to express my condolences first and foremost on the crash today, you know, my heartfelt support for families and those impacted. And if there are any folks that need information or need to get connected with any folks in Ethiopia, please know that my office is standing by to make sure that we're helping you get information, you get support from the government and from the airlines. So if you do have any trouble with that, please contact Matham or myself. We'll make sure that you get the support that you need. This was a wonderful reenactment, and I want to recognize my family, my wife Desiree, and my daughter Josephine, and my son Anderson. I wanted to make sure that I brought them here today, not only to celebrate this historic victory in the history of Ethiopia, but also to share this culture and heritage, and to learn about the strong history and strong culture of Ethiopia and how we share that battle for independence. Because Ethiopia, much like the United States, we had to fight for our independence. And there's something very special about countries that had to do that and it is very important, of course, in both of our shared heritage, both here in the United States and in Ethiopia as well. So really honored to be here, to be able to share this victory, this recognition, but also this history with my family as well. Thank you, and I look forward to continuing my partnership with you in the community in the years to come. Thank you.
It's just, again, it is such an honor to be here. What a great reenactment of such an historical event in the proud history of Ethiopia. And I'm just thank you for allowing me to be a part of your community. I'm gonna say good night.
Thank you, folks. It's a real pleasure to be with you today. My name is Ryan Frazier, and I too want to join in and say that we were all deeply saddened by today's news of the crash of Flight 302, where we know we lost 35 souls, 9 of which were Ethiopian, 8 of which were American. And we today know that many families are hurting as they get the news and deal with this tragedy. Our hearts go out to those in Ethiopia and those across the world. You know, this is an amazing experience to be part of. 123 years, the 123rd anniversary of the victory at the Battle of Adwa. You know, when I learned about the history here, it is said to me something that I think is so significant. And that is how the unity of a people, when they come together, can overcome all odds. It is that unity that I know many in this room believe and know and understand that must be kept today, because we've all seen the biblical verses that a house divided cannot stand. And I'm here with you today to just say I stand with you in unity. In unity in Ethiopia, unity here in America, unity right here in Aurora. Because that is important. We must stand together. And in doing so, there is nothing that we cannot do together. For our people, for ourselves, and most importantly, for our children and our grandchildren. Thank you for having me here today.
Thank you. Good evening. Greetings to everyone from Mayor Legar. He couldn't make it tonight. He is traveling out of the city today, but he asked me to reaffirm our commitment to the Ethiopian community, the second largest international community in the city of Aurora. So we are so pleased, so happy that actually this celebration is taking place here in Aurora. So on behalf of the city, congratulations. This is a wonderful event. I'm very pleased to be here tonight. And as we're moving forward into a new year, I want to tell you that the city continue working very hard to try to embrace and integrate our international community. And that is why we're working in the phase 2 of the immigrant integration plan. And we would love to have your input, your feedback, your recommendations. We start putting together the second plan. Actually, we are the only city in the state of Colorado who have an immigrant integration plan, and only 1 of 10 cities in the whole country. So we need your input, and we're looking forward to continue working with the Ethiopian Colorado organization in the next few months. So thank you for the invitation. Thank you.
Good evening. Just to introduce myself, my name is Carlin Shorb. I'm the CEO of an organization called Aurora Sister Cities International. I see a lot of familiar faces, but wanted to reintroduce myself. And I also wanted to echo the previous individuals' condolences about the flight and the sad news this morning. And just on behalf of Aurora Sister Cities International, I wanted to thank the Ethiopian community of Colorado for inviting us to be here this morning, and I wanted to actually share my deep gratitude for the recent partnership that we formed with the Ethiopian community of Colorado. We're an organization fundamentally committed to bridge building and peace building. And I think the Battle of Adwa is a wonderful symbol of unity, not only for Ethiopia, and a model for many other countries.
think we have done all this one. We go to prayer now. Mr. Omar.
Can everybody please stand for the prayer, please? Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us together, and more importantly, praying for those individuals and their families that perished in this recent airplane crash. More importantly, praying for a united Ethiopian people, that we can work together not just to unify, but to share the richness of this particular group, of what they bring to the city of Aurora, what they bring to the world. For those who do not have what we have, we pray for them, the homeless, those that are in despair, those that are going through trials and tribulations, that when we come together, they can be on that bridge of prosperity with us. And this I close in saying, let's all work together to make this a better world and a better place. Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much. You're gonna be seated, please.